you can go back and watch it. I have to post it on a YouTube video because it's too big to put on Moodle, but you'll find it on the Moodle as a link to YouTube. So it's so good to see you guys. Those of you that I can see, I like that. I really appreciate it. Our agenda for today, I just put this up here because, you know, September 11th is coming up on Friday. So I just like to remind us to remember about the people who died, and to continue to fight terrorism in our world. So we're not going to talk about it today, just wanted to put a picture there. So don't forget to type your name in the chat. And how are you doing? I do want to hear from everybody. If anybody has a question, you can ask me either here at the beginning of class or at the end of class if you have a problem with something. Let's see, is everybody doing okay? I heard, Monica, are you doing okay with your assignments?
Yeah.
Yeah, you've done everything, so looks good. Rendala,
Yes.
you've done everything, so that's good. Bashir, you finished everything, and we talked before. Joanna, you look like you have also finished everything, so do you have any questions I can answer yet?
No.
Okay. Omar, are you there? Do you know how to unmute yourself? I can't hear you. You are unmuted, but I can't hear you. Maybe you're trying to figure it out. So you can continue to try, and when you are able to speak to us, just say hello. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Rahim, I talked to you. Okay, so great. All the people who are having trouble are not here today. So unfortunately, I will have to contact them. So I'm glad you know what you're doing. Let me talk for a few minutes about the glossary. I'm going to tell you about that and just address a few questions. And then we're going to start talking about our first reading, which is in Unit 1. And then I will, good to see you, Bashir. Then I will let you talk in your breakout groups for a few minutes about this question. And then we'll talk about the reading skill that you're working on that you will work on this week. So that is the plan. Glossary. Let me share with you. I think most of you who are here right now understand how to do it. But let me just make sure that you all know what to do. So I'm going to go down here to the glossary. This is our glossary for Unit 1. It was really great to see all your different entries, your pictures especially. There's kind of fun to see the images you choose. I want to remind you that to get 100% and to do this correctly, let's see. I'm going to take this one off here. Okay, so here's one that Hanan did. She did the recordings, and she has the word, and she has a definition, and she has a question, except she forgot a question mark. The only thing that she didn't do, well, she didn't do two things. She didn't put an image, which helps us to remember the word. And also, this is one that a lot of people did not do correctly. You need to find a sentence from the internet. You can Google the word and Google find that word in a sentence.
And you have to copy the link.
And then, yes, then you have to tell who said it, the date, and the link, and with quotes on it, with quotation marks. So I think maybe several people didn't do this correctly. Maybe Hanan didn't understand the directions, but you want to do it like this. Let's see. Here's one that's correct. Let's see. Rahim, you did it correctly. So you have your picture, you have the definition, I'm not sure if you put noun on here, but yeah, you should put noun. And then you
It's on
have
the
the quote.
top. The noun is on the top.
It's on the top. Okay, I just can't see it. There it is. I see. Where are we? Okay, so this is how to do it correctly. He has a quote: "A new behavior policy is in effect for students at the University of Central Florida." So that way you see how the word is actually used in academic English, news English, so that you have a really good example of how to use the word correctly. And I guess, Rahim, you also should put the name of the author and the date, but you have the web link where you found it, so that's good. So if we want to find out more about that, we could click on that link and then read more, and I can see that it's a real sentence. Let's see, another one. I think this was Rendala's. I like her picture there. She had a quote here: 32 members of an extended family living in the same locality were found positive for coronavirus. So she used the word. Did you Google the word and then comma news, maybe? Yeah, okay. And she has the name of the article, where it's from, the date, the author, and the web link. So I'm teaching you this because in the future, when you go to other classes, when you quote something, you have to have quotes, you have to have the title, the author, and the link and the date in order to cite it correctly. So this is something you'll see later in other classes as well. And then she read the sentence. So make sure that you're doing that. If you did not do this correctly, I think I gave you 90 out of 100. If you're missing some other things, you might have 85 or 80 out of 100. But I would like everyone to do it this way so that you learn how to do it. There are some words which did not get done because some people didn't do it, or some people were not here or dropped the class. Would anybody like to do an extra word? I'll add 10 points to your score if you want to do an extra word. Rendala, yay. Okay, Rendala,
Yes,
could
I
you
want to do.
Okay, first of all, let me get Rendala. Rendala, you do aggressive. Okay, aggressive. And who else said I want to do it?
Me, Juan.
Joanna.
Me.
Okay, and Nesrain. Good morning, Nesrain.
Good
Joanna,
morning.
you do observe, OBSERVE,
Yeah, I can.
observe. Okay. And Nesrain, can you do criticize?
Yeah.
Criticize. Okay.
Good.
Criticize, CRITICIZE. It's on the list for Omar, but Omar, well, I'm not sure if we'll let Omar do one word if he is able to. Abdul Malek, are you here today? He's not here, is he? I have not seen him. So somebody can do his word. Would somebody like to do establish? Anybody want to do an extra word? Anyone else? If not, I will do them just so that we have all the words.
I'll do it.
I'll do it, Miss.
Okay. Who said I'll do it first? Was that Rahim?
Doesn't matter.
Okay. It's so hard for me to know who's talking. Okay, Rahim, you can do establish, and then Monica, you can do motivation. All right? If you want to do an extra one. If not, I'll do it. I'll give you 10 extra points and you'll get more practice. And then we'll have a complete glossary. So the cool thing is, before we have a test or when you want to review the words, you can just look through the glossary, listen to the recording, although it's not a native speaker, but look at the example sentence and then answer those questions. All of that is going to help you learn the word, I hope. I think it's pretty cool. I hope you guys like it, and I hope it helps you. Let's say that. Okay, so that's all about that. Anybody have any questions about the glossary? If you're not sure, please ask me later. Okay. Now, the next thing on my list was introducing to you the reading. So I'm going to stop this for a second. Now I can see everybody. So much better when I can see you all. When I'm sharing my screen, I can only see small pictures on the side. Hanan, good morning. I didn't get to say good morning to you. Are you there? Hanan? It's so weird. It's weird when it's like nobody there.
Yes, Miss, I'm here.
You're there, yay, okay. I just need to know that you're here participating, and the people that don't have a video on, I don't know where they are. Omar, can you hear me? I'm still trying to hear you. I don't know. Nesrain, good morning. I don't think I got to say hello to you. Are you there, Nesrain?
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning. Just want to check that you guys are listening and participating. Okay, so the next thing, thank you for muting when you're not talking. The next thing we'll talk about is our next reading. So you're going to start reading this week. Yay! Reading when you're in your online workbook. And we're starting with Unit 1, which is about animal social behavior. So if you don't know much about animals, you'll learn a few things this week. And next week when we do reading 1 this week and reading 2 next week. So I want to just introduce it to you. And so I'm going to share with you just a moment. I don't have it ready on my screen. Hold on. I need to prepare that. I can open the book on my own screen. I have a digital version of the book, so I'm going to open that for you in just a second. Here we go. And now, okay, now I can share it. All right, so in your book, can you see the bears on the screen right now? The polar bears? Yeah, great.
Yeah.
So these are
exactly.
polar bears. They live in the North Pole where it's cold. And so this unit is about social relationships, mostly about animal relationships, but there's a little bit about humans too. And today in your little group that I put you in, I want you to talk about a topic with animals, which I'll tell you in a moment. Okay, so let me tell you about the first reading. Oh, look at those guys. Aren't they funny? These are some strange looking animals. So let me tell you, one of the first words I want to tell you about is the word primate. Have you heard that word before? Primate. I'm going to see if I can write that over here. I think I can. P-R-I-M-A-T-E. Does anybody know what that is? A primate? So if you study animals and biology, you will know that a primate is one of the groups of animals. And a primate is, it has 5 fingers and an opposable thumb. And what does the thumb do for you? It helps you pick things up, right? So a primate is a kind of mammal that has thumbs that can work and gives you a lot more ability to do things. I'm going to show you another picture of other primates, which I found for you. Here it is. So these are all primates. Okay, you'll notice there's some things that have tails, like lemurs and these little monkeys and the bigger monkeys. There are things like orangutans I don't know the name of all of these things. And there are gorillas and
Gorillas.
chimpanzees and what's this?
Humans.
Humans.
Humans are in the group of primates, okay? It's a big group of mammals. So all of these primates, again, they have opposable thumbs. They may or may not have tails, and that's what separates them from snakes or birds or canines, which are dogs, or felines, which are cats. So, you know, all of those are different groups. If you take a biology class, you'll learn all about that. You probably did in your language. But in English, these are called primates, and you'll find that in your reading. Okay, so we are primates as well as all of these. Okay, now let me go back to our book. Okay, so here's a kind of primate and its baby. I'm gonna look right now at the reading that you're going to look at and that you're gonna do for homework. So on your online workbook, which I hope all of you have bought, there are some of you that have not bought it. Hanan and Omar and some other people who are not here today. You'll need to buy this online workbook to do your homework for Friday. If you're not sure how to do that, look on the Moodle site or talk to me. In the online workbook, you'll click the assignments, and the first assignment will be a reading one review, and you'll click the PDF in order to read this article. I can show you that in a minute. The article is called "The Ape in the Office." Now, the first question you might have is, well, what's wrong with this guy? He is very unhappy or happy. I don't know. What do you think? How do you think this ape feels? Any
Hungry.
angry?
Unhappy.
Or, did you say hungry?
Hungry. Yeah.
Angry.
I'm hungry.
Okay, maybe hungry and angry. What did you say, Bashir?
Angry.
Yeah, angry and hungry sound almost the same, but when you're hungry, sometimes you're angry, and maybe that's his problem. Maybe he is being aggressive and trying to fight another animal, right?
Another animal there.
Or maybe it's a woman. I don't know. Maybe it's a female, and she is protecting her babies from a predator, right?
Yeah, it looks a female.
How can you?
How can you tell if
Why does it look like a female?
I know how
Because
the
she has a
female.
very big mouth.
Something like that.
Okay. Interesting. So this animal is a kind of ape, and notice that ape is APE. It's not app, like on your computer or your phone. You have an app or an application. This has an E on the end, and it's called an ape. An ape is also is within the group of primates, and an ape includes gorillas and chimpanzees and other primates that are bigger. So this is a kind of ape. In fact, I'm going to show you another picture, which will show you some apes. Okay, where did I put that one? Just a moment. Where did I put my apes? Hold on, I have to make this bigger. Here we go. Thank you for being patient. Computer is a lot of things to push. Okay, here we go. I think, here we are. So here are the difference between apes and monkeys. So you're learning a few things about animals today and primates. These are both primates, okay? They're both in the primate family, as are humans. But apes and monkeys are a little bit different. So apes do not have tails, you see? Monkeys have tails. Apes are usually larger and can walk on two legs, like this guy. Monkeys are smaller and walk on 4 legs, like these two with their baby. Apes are very smart and most can use tools. So you see this ape, it's a chimpanzee, is picking up a tool and using it. Monkeys are also smart, but most do not use tools. So there's a few differences that I found this nice image here to help you on the difference between apes and monkeys. And again, they're all primates. Okay, so the ape in the office, going back to our reading, what do you think this is going to be about? Okay, we've got the ape here. We talked about the ape. In the office, what is this? What do you think? Any guesses? Joanna, what do you think this might be about?
I read it yesterday.
Okay, Rendala, you are always ahead. Like, don't tell us. Somebody who has not read it, what do you think it might be about? Anybody? Bashir, what do you think it
Like-
might be about?
Like in his home, or
In his home. Okay, so
Yeah.
where apes live in their home. Okay, good guess. Any other guesses? Okay, well, office makes it sound like it's a workplace, right? So just to start you off with your reading, I'm going to read with you this first introduction paragraph, and then I think you'll find out what it's about. Does the office jungle, a jungle is a place usually where apes and monkeys live, and they put it in quotes because sometimes the office is a wild place. Have you ever worked in an office? Does the office jungle mirror behavior in the real jungle? New research shows people in offices may use conflict and cooperation in similar ways to primates in the jungle. Jungle meaning the wild, like a forest with trees.
Small forest.
Well, a jungle is not necessarily small, but it's usually a place that rains a lot. A jungle is usually has more trees and more rain than a forest.
But I think it's smaller than the forest.
No, not necessarily. The Amazon jungle is very, very large in South America. It's huge. So a jungle can be very large. It just refers to the environment, the different levels of trees, the humidity. It's usually tropical. We don't have jungles in Michigan, but we have woods and forests. But they can be the same size, it's just different environment. So, does the office jungle mirror behavior in the real jungle? New research shows people in offices may use conflict and cooperation in similar ways to primates in the jungle. So, what do you think this article will be about now? Raheem, do you want to change your idea?
is jungle his house too?
Yes, but look at the second sentence. New research shows people in offices may use conflict and cooperation in similar ways to primates in the jungle. So what are the things that they're comparing in this article? Similar ways.
People behaviors and
Yeah,
Apes
people
behavior.
and apes. Yeah. So you can see from this sentence, new research shows people in offices may use conflict, you know that word, like disagreement,
Yeah.
and
Yep.
cooperation. Cooperation should be a vocabulary word. It means when you work together. So when you use conflict and cooperation in similar ways to primates, now we know what a primate is in the jungle. So this little introduction paragraph tells us that the article is going to compare the similarities between humans and primates, humans in the workplace and primates in the jungle and their behavior. Sound interesting? Do you think humans ever behave Do you think humans and animals ever behave in a similar way?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Mhm.
Well, you're going to find out in this article that there are some similarities. So I'm not going to read it for you right now. You're going to do that for homework, and you're going to do the exercises, the assignments, and the online workbook. So you'll notice that the vocabulary words are in blue, and they're so I want you to notice especially how they are used in the sentences. And then in your homework, you'll answer, there are some vocabulary exercises and reading questions about this reading. And then on Sunday, you'll do some more exercise. By Sunday, you'll also do exercises and questions about this reading. So let me show that to you so that you know.
How are we gonna answer? Write it down or
That's
just
a
online?
That's a great question. So
Okay.
I love when you ask a question right when I'm about to show you so that you can see it. Okay, let me show you. Just a moment here. Where is my? Sorry. Where's my internet? Okay. I'm gonna do this. Let me, first of all, I'll come back and say hello to Allison and Malek, Abdul Malek. Good to see you, or at least hopefully you're here. All right, here we go. Got it. Yeah. Okay, so when you go back to your Moodle page, this is our glossary. So we're going to get out of this. Hopefully you're all learning about how to move around on here, find everything you need. Okay, so we're going down to this week. I added a lot of things here. So you found for today's class the Zoom link. I put it here. I also put it at the top of the page. I'll leave it at the top of the page. So you can always find it. Sorry, what happened? And so for Friday, September 11th, you'll have 5,000 more points to do on Memorize. So every week you're going to have 5,000, and the week starts on Monday. So you can do it anytime from Monday to Friday. Then you'll have your online workbook. And so let me show you what that looks like. I have to sign into mine. Mine will look a little bit different, but if when you buy the book and you join our class, wait a second here. Okay, so here's our course, 106R Fall 2020. And you should be enrolled in the course when you put the course key in. Then you'll go to your assignments and you'll see something like this. And so here's the assignments that are due on September 11th. That's Friday at 11:59 p.m. So there's, all of these are from reading one, reading one, reading one, reading one. 2 of them are vocabulary, 2 of them are reading skills. And then there's a video you're going to watch about elephants and answer the questions. So was that Bashir that was asking? Bashir,
Yep.
you'll do all of your, you'll just do it right here. So you'll click on your assignment. Let's see if we can do this. I'm going to look at it as a student so I can see what you see. And then, okay, so this is the first thing you'll do. And it says, click the PDF icon to read reading 1. So this is the PDF icon right here. It's a little bit hidden, so make sure you find it over here. You'll click that. Can you see what I'm doing? Are you seeing anything? Okay. So now do you see the ape on the screen?
Yeah, we can see.
Somebody said yes, somebody said no.
I
Just
can
zoom
see
in
the
and
question.
You see the questions. Okay, I think I have to share something new. Okay, just a
I
minute.
see everything.
Okay, I don't know. Okay, so I think because it opened a new one. So you'll open the PDF and then you'll read it. See, this is the same article. You'll read till the end. You have 2.5 pages with some pictures there. And then you can keep that open at the same time as you do the homework, as you do the questions, right? So you can keep the PDF open and you can read it, and then you can answer these questions. Now you
So
can
I have
also,
to check the PDF before I answer the question.
yeah, you'll have to open the PDF and read the article. And these
Okay.
questions are about the article to test
Do we
your,
have like a time? Or
nope, you can take as long as you want, as long as you're done before Friday at midnight. It's due on Friday, 11:59.
And how many times we can attempt the question?
How many times can you answer the question?
Yes.
That's a good question. I think you can do it as many times as you want until you get it correct. I'll have to check my settings, but I think you can just keep trying it. I just want to make sure that you do it and understand how to do it. So you'll do your questions. Okay, let's say you want that one. Then you'll go to number 2. You want that one, 3, and so on, right? And then when you're done, you would submit it. You can even show the answers. You may be able to find the answers on it. I just want you to be able to do it and understand it. So if you do it and you finish everything, you're gonna have 100% on this
okay,
homework.
show us the reading before the questions because we have to read before we answer.
Right, so you check this PDF, I'm pointing at. Click on that, it opens in a new window. So you may not see it because I have to share it. But when you click it, you will see the ape in the office and the article will be there. And then you can read the article while you're doing the questions at the same time.
Oh, okay.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
Now, the other thing you can do is you can actually listen to it. Watch this.
Unit 1, Reading 1.
The ape in the office. Does the office jungle mirror
Listening
behavior
is better.
in the real jungle?
So you can listen to it while you read it. Do I want you to listen to it only?
Yeah.
No.
No, read it.
Read it.
Remember, this is a reading class. So you're not
Gonna be
going
a
to,
question in the quiz.
you're not going to improve your reading if you don't actually use your eyes and read the words, because reading and listening are 2 different skills in your brain, right?
Maybe you're gonna read it and listen it while we answer.
Yeah, you can read it and listen at the same time if you want to, if
Just
that
listen
helps
to
you. I mean, you want to try to read without listening, but if it helps you, read it one time while you're listening and maybe read it a second time without listening. Maybe you could try that. Whatever works for you, okay? But I do want you to read it. I do want you to use your eyes, not just your ears. Okay. All right, so I hope that's clear. I think you'll just have to try it and you'll see how it works the first time. A lot of directions. Okay, the second thing I want to show you is your homework for Sunday, which is also about that reading. So let me go back to my Moodle screen. Wait a minute. Okay.
Show us which one, how many, like just 1 unit for each week, or?
Yeah, you're going to be doing 1 reading per week. So a unit has 2 readings. So we're going to do 1 reading each week. So this week we're doing reading 1 from unit 1. Next week we'll do reading 2 from unit 1. So and then you'll have a test at the end of next week on unit 1. That would be September 20th, I believe. But we're just doing step by step here. So for Friday, you'll do the 5,000 points and memorize wherever you're at. You can do 5,000 points. you'll do the online workbook, and make sure that you choose your novel and order it. So remember the book that you are choosing, you'll find that information further up in the choosing a novel. So you need to pick one of these 5 and order it, because you need to start reading it next week. So you need to do that by Friday, otherwise you won't be ready to read it. Okay, so these 3 things by Friday. Then Sunday, you'll continue with the reading exercises. And here's what you'll do here. You're going to click on this homework, another kind of homework to do. And then you're going to click, I have the directions right here. You're going to open this file, and it's downloaded. So I'll show you what it looks like when can you see that? I think I have to do a new share for this. Just a moment. Here we go. So the second reading homework after the online workbook, which is pretty easy, you'll do it tells you the directions. You'll be doing A, B, C, D, and F. The directions tell you this. So you'll look at these questions, and they're about the reading 1, Ape in the Office, and you're going to write the answers in this box. Okay, I'll show you the box. All the directions are there. So does everybody see what this looks like? A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You're going to do A, B, C, D, and F, which are in the directions. Okay, then go back to my other screen to show you what to do. So then those are your questions. And at the bottom of this assignment, you see, shoot, that's not the right thing. I have to do it from a student perspective. So just a moment. I'm going to change to look like a student. Sometimes I am a student. Sometimes I'm a teacher. Okay, so this is what you'll see. You'll add submission, and the directions tell you this. And then you're going to answer the questions in this online text box. Okay, you're going to do like A, and then you're going to answer the question. Maybe the answer is, I don't remember what the questions were right now, but maybe the answer is number 1.
And we have to write number 1 or just the number?
You can just write the number if you want. I mean, or maybe the answer is yes. I don't remember. Then you'll do B, and you'll answer those questions there. Okay. And you'll put all of your answers in here. We're going to try this out. And you can make them bold. You can use any of these links. You can color them, do whatever you want to make it pretty or not. Doesn't have to be pretty. And then when you're done, you're going to save your changes. And let's see what comes next. If you want to tell me any comments, you can, but you probably don't need to. Then if you want to keep working on it, you can edit it. If you want to remove it, you can remove it. When you're ready to submit it, you submit your assignment. And then click this box that says you did it by yourself, you didn't get any help. And then you'll click continue. And then it says it's submitted for grading, and it's not graded yet. When I grade it, it will give you, I believe in this box, I can't remember where it is, in this box or somewhere here, it will give you feedback. Maybe it's down here. And think you keep scrolling down, and you can see the feedback where I'm going to be able to type the corrections for you. Okay, if you did it right, you did it wrong, I'll be able to give you any corrections there. So that way we can communicate with each other. So I don't think it will be very hard, but I have the directions right here. Add submission, save, submit, and then we'll do those together in class on Monday. We'll check the answers together, and if you have any questions, we'll talk about them then. Okay, so that is that. You guys are doing a great job trying to get all this stuff. Okay, so then coming down here, You'll also do this lesson, which is pretty fun. Another teacher made this video about topics, main ideas, and details, which is pretty fun. It's a nice video, and there's a little lesson there that I just want you to go through to understand topic, main idea, and details. That will probably take you about 20 minutes. And then there's a discussion about animal protection. I don't know why this keeps doing this. So those are some things you'll do for Friday and Sunday about animals and the reading number 1. Okay, I see that it's 10:15. I need to do 2 more things. I'm going to tell you quickly about topics, main ideas, and details. And then, no, actually, you know what? I'm going to do the opposite. I'm going to let you guys talk in your group first, and then we'll talk about topics, main ideas, and details. So let me share with you the question I want you to answer in your group, because you guys need some time to communicate with each other. Where is that thing? I'm always having trouble finding this. I'm so sorry. No. All right, I'm gonna have to do this. All right, so let me open my new thing. Here we go. All right, so the question, here it is. Question for today with your group is this one. Now, you're not going to be able to see this question when you go into your group. So I think you can remember it. How are humans and animals alike and different? How are humans and animals alike and different? And actually, I'll put this in an announcement at the top so you can see it there as well. Do you think apes and humans are more alike or more different? Okay, so I'm going to put you into 3 groups, and you're going to answer these questions together. How are humans and animals alike and different? You guys got that? You could even take a screenshot if you want to. Take a picture, I should say. Do you think animals and humans are more alike or more different? Now, just so you know, I am recording this class, but the groups are not recorded. Sorry about the cat. The groups are not recorded, so you can say whatever you want in the group, and it will not be recorded. Okay.
Whatever we want.
Yeah. So I'm going to put you in the group right now, and I'm going to make 3 rooms, and when
By the way, 9/11, it's my birthday.
Oh yeah, congratulations.
Thank
Mabruk.
you.
It's a unfortunate day for a birthday, but that's okay. My neighbor's birthday across the street is the same day.
Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, coming up, right?
I have a
Yes.
surgery in this day.
Oh, that's right. So we'll be thinking about you and praying for you, Bashir.
Thank you.
Let's see. I'm going to put the ladies in one room so that they feel comfortable talking to each other. And then the other rooms, I hope that some of you are sharing your screen here.
If you put them in one group, they're not gonna answer. Just put one lady with them.
That's true. That's true.
I know. Well, the other problem is that there's at least one lady who is not comfortable in the group with the men. So I'm trying to figure out the
They're
best.
gonna get 0, I'm telling you.
Well, you guys are adults and you should be able to do this. Okay. So, Luana, I'll put you in with some men. I hope you're okay with that.
No, I'm just kidding.
All right. Okay. I'm opening the room. I'm going to give you about 7 minutes to talk about the questions, and I'll visit you. So join the room. You have to click join.
Have to unmute ourselves every time.
I'm sorry. You know what? I think it's automatically muting when I come back to this room. Did it mute you when you were in the breakout room?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to
No.
change that. There's something I have to change in the Zoom settings because when I change rooms, then it mutes everybody. I don't know why. So
But the video is still working like when you.
no, it just automatically mutes everyone. Then I had to click it. I have to change it back in the meeting setup when I do that.
Okay.
So okay, so I heard most people talking. That's good because we're kind of coming to the end of our time here. What time is it? 10:28. Normally I would ask you guys some questions about what you talked about, but we're still getting used to the directions and everything. So I want to tell you one more thing so that you can then take your quiz and do your homework for the rest of the week before I see you again on Monday. Remember, there's a quiz at the end of every class. Are you ready for the password?
It's for
Yes.
about
It's ABCD, lowercase, small letters.
Okay.
CD,
A, B, C, D.
lowercase letters, not capital. Okay, ABCD. Okay, and here is one more thing you just need to know. I'm sorry, I have to tell you this quickly so you can answer the questions. Let me make sure I addressed everything. Yeah, okay. So one more thing I want to tell you about before we end our class here is main ideas, topics, main ideas, and details. And I'm sorry this has to be quick, but I know you have other classes to do. So a topic is what? A topic is the subject of an article or a paragraph, right? So where would you find the topic? You can probably find it in the title or the introduction paragraph, first paragraph, or sometimes the first sentence of an article. So a topic is a big, is the big subject that it's about. So with the ape in the office, the topic is animal and human behavior. Now the title doesn't really tell you the topic in that case because it's kind of a tricky title, but we have the ape, which is the animal, and the office, which is the human. And when you read the first paragraph, you found out that the topic is about apes and humans, right? Okay, the next thing you'll come to when you're reading is the main idea. And the main idea is what the author wants to say about the topic. So maybe the topic is apes and humans. I'll write that up here as an example. So apes and humans might be the topic, right? I'll put that in a different color. So that's our example. Oh boy, that's not a good color. Never mind. Okay, so apes and humans is our example here for a topic. The main idea is what the author wants to say about apes and humans. Does he want to say that they're similar? Does he want to say that they're different? Does he want to compare their biology? Does he want to compare their brains? What does the author want to say? Does he want to talk about where they live, how long they live, whatever? Where would you find this? You find the idea usually, the main idea usually in the first sentence of a paragraph. So it would be this first sentence of a paragraph or the thesis, which you might be learning about in your writing class, is the last sentence of the introduction. So if you want to know what the main idea or the thesis is in an article, you'll probably find that in the introduction, in the last sentence oftentimes. If you want to find the main idea of a paragraph, you'll find that as the first sentence of the paragraph. It's not always the first sentence. It could be the second, it could be the third, it could be the last, but it's usually the first sentence. But it's not that straightforward. So for example, the main idea about in the article, the main idea of the article you're reading, Apes in the Office, is similarities between, well, it was really between human and primate behavior in the workplace. Human workplace, of course. So we're talking about apes and humans, that's the topic. The main idea, which you find in the introductory paragraph, is similarities between human and primate behavior, especially in the workplace. And the last thing that I want you to notice is details. And details are examples, quotes, data, what else can I say? Dates, and statistics, and other stories, maybe like a story example, giving you details of what to support the main idea. So let me put that first. Sorry, I'll do this. This will all be on the recording as well. What the author wants to say about the topic is the main idea. The details support the main idea with examples, quotes, data, dates, statistics, stories. We'll put that there like that. So does that make sense? So the details we haven't gotten to yet. When you read Ape in the Office, you'll find an example of ape and human behavior. And you'll find those examples in the paragraph. And so let's put that here. So inside the paragraph, you'll find those in the body of the paragraph. Okay, so this is just super quick, and you'll learn more of this in your homework and in the lesson that I have. So to review, the topic is the subject of an article, the big idea, the big subject. You'll find it in the title or in the introduction. The main idea is what the author wants to say about that topic, usually in the first sentence of a paragraph or the last sentence of the introduction, also known as a thesis. The details you'll find inside the paragraph, the body of the paragraph, sentences 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's the meat and the support for the main idea. So if you want to say that humans and primate behavior is similar in the workplace, you have to give examples and quotes from experts and statistics and more examples, right? So those would be the support to explain your main idea. So you're going to do this in your writing class. You do this, I'm sure. But in reading, you need to be able to recognize these things, going from big topic, main idea, to specific details. We'll talk more about this on Monday when we talk about your homework. So you'll need this information for your quiz. It's 5-question quiz. It's really quick. And there are 5 questions about what we did today in class. So the quiz will be open until 11 o'clock and you have 10 minutes to finish it. So when you open it, you have 10 minutes to do it. So just do it really quick and submit it, and then you're done with that for today. So if anyone has any questions, I know some of you have to leave and do your next class, but if you have any questions, you can stay on this call and ask me a question.
Yes, I have a question for everyone before someone leaves.
Go for it.
Yes, so I want to open a group chat on WhatsApp. So if you want,
Okay.
write your number in the chat, so it's easier for us to communicate.
I like her leadership.
Yeah, or I just write my number and send me a message with your name. Okay?
Listen, man.
But then they have to put their phone number on everything. I guess you
That's
guys
better.
It's like for us.
Do you say goodbye in Russian?
in Russian,
Yeah.
Paka. Paka.
Huh?
Paka.
Paka.
Sorry.
Okay.
Okay, so on your group chat.
What are you gonna make the group? WhatsApp?
Yes, WhatsApp.
Okay.
Do you
So
want
type
me to
your
be on your
number.
group chat, or do you want it to be a private group chat with students?
Only students. I'm sorry.
For cheering.
So that you can figure out ways to cheat?
No, it's like
Boy.
to help each other.
I know. Hmm.
We did it with all the classes. It's
I know.
helpful.
It is
Please.
helpful. It
Yeah.
is helpful. I was trying to do that with the discussion on Moodle, but it's easier for you guys just to do it on your phone. But
Okay,
you know
who's
what?
gonna start to make the group? I mean, maybe everybody gonna start right now.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, thank you guys.
There's other people, but they're just not here today. There's a couple of people who haven't.
Yeah, I know Muhammad. I think.
Mo and Salah, I guess just two. Yeah.
I'll send him a message. I know him.
Okay. I don't know. Hasn't been doing his stuff, so I'm not sure what he's doing.
Yes, I have a last question before I leave.
Okay.
I have to make to do the quiz right now or during the day.
Yes, you have to do it right now before 11 o'clock. It closes.
And it's already 10:40. Yeah.
Okay, so go do it. You have 10
Okay.
minutes.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye, you guys.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Bill, you have 20
Bye.
minutes.
See you.
Paka.
Okay. If anybody wants to ask me a few questions, you can do that. Alison, are you there?